get lit. I'm the sad boy. Ain't that right? But I still turn up on this shit. Give me the mic, I'm getting it right. She loving my type, she love how I smile. I do this shit, she gon' come over shit. She might be a while. Don't make plans for right now. Shit, don't even make them now.
Hey everybody, it's 3.1 Broadcast on Instagram, aka Broadcast 3.1. This right here is Kuri Passion, formerly known as Liso.
Kuri Passion, used to go by Liso, Li$O, you know, yeah. I make music, I don't know, I cry in my bedroom, cry over a beat, make music. Sometimes it sounds good, sometimes it probably does sound good, so.
I remember when I first saw your stuff and I was looking through your Instagram, you had the description, I think you changed it just recently. You were like, biggest emo boy in the business or something like that.
Like, yeah, you pulled that out, I forgot about that.
It's like, I got you, you had on some emotional shit, you be doing some more alternative. I know a lot of rappers recently, they've been getting into more of an alternative sound.
For sure.
Mac, especially with the new creepypasta stuff that he's been coming out with. Rashard working with Ouroboros. How does that influence you?
So I was always big on, I came up listening, anybody knows me know I love Lil Peep's my favorite artist of all time. So The old 2016 SoundCloud, Golf Boy Clicks, Tracy, Peep, Cold Heart, all of that was been influencing my sound, and just always been really big on like video game soundtracks. So Kingdom Heart is my favorite game series ever. So that kind of like dreamy sound mixed with the sad lyrics and rock, pop, hip hop, whatever I feel like. So it's kind of stuff like that. And just I heard when Mac played the only track at night, it sounded, I was like, he looked at me and I was like, okay, I see what you know, that was kind of my kind of vibe. So like I love it, man. I was talking to Joey a minute ago. We was talking about just everybody experimenting now and just how the underground is just fun. And like, don't get me wrong, I love mainstream music. I grew up listening to Linkin Park, Paramore, 50 Cent, Eminem, all of that shit. And just the underground scene has just always been a place of creativity and pushing boundaries and just people not taking themselves so seriously, because you never know, none of us are famous. Some of us have recognition around people like that, but none of us are famous, and we don't know what's gonna get us to that next level unless we just try something that sticks and people are like, okay, I like this sound from you. Well, they like that, let's give them a little bit more and see how far this goes. So it's just stuff like that.
Hell yeah. So yeah, from what I've gathered from like a lot of people that I've interviewed around here, especially I was speaking to VV Snipes, he was talking about everybody in the crew since 2017, making sure that everybody else's stuff is getting support. VV Snipes said I've never missed a Max Swan show. Telling him it's like, it's great to see all of you guys. You've been running this shit since 2017. No matter where all of your influences go, all develop your own different sounds that you cultivate. You still support each and every one of y'all's sounds no matter what.
Yeah, you made some good points. It's talking about how all of us have unique sounds, and that's how it's been since 2016. That first show that we did downtown at Menacing, I don't know if it's still open. If it is, shout out to it. If not, RIP. It was all of us there, and we didn't know each other. We knew of each other. We first met each other. We got on stage, went out, took our turns, did it. Probably the most uncohesive sounding show of all time, because it was all different kind of music. Half of our shit was unmixed and all of that shit. But like seeing all of us sort of stay in our own lanes now, and like you said, even coming back to support each other still. Mac has his alternative, spacey kind of sounds. I got my kind of sleepy, nighttime, sad music. BB with his very crowd-moving, upbeat music is great. And that's just 3 examples. I can go on lyrical people and shit, singers, and like I can go home with a ton of people. Even Q Major, violinist, best violinist in the damn world, in my opinion. I don't care what nobody says.
Rashard be on his like jazzy, abstract hip hop influence. Yeah.
It's just stuff like DeAndre, old school hip hop, like Josh Scott, R&B, bringing R&B back. Just stuff like that, and like no matter what kind of music you listen to, there is an artist here in this city for you in some form or fashion. So yeah.
First off, R.I.P. to Mac shit. Talking easy with the easy raps, yeah. I'm talking Mac cheesy like the easy Mac, yeah. And shout out to my brother Swan, my nigga Mac, yeah. We trying to take this shit back in 2017. You know we first hit the stage at the Menacing. I'm talking downtown, niggas, this shit was a dream. Now I'm doing this shit. Niggas saw me, call me king. I do this shit for real, I do this shit because I love it. I do this shit for money, nigga, it's not in the budget. I do this shit to shine, I'm supposed to be in public. I do this shit for y'all because I know my niggas love it.
And like that's straight up only in the hip hop scene. Like there is an artist for you. No matter what kind of music you like, even if you don't even really like hip hop, there's someone here that you're gonna enjoy here in the hip hop and rap scene. So you ended up meeting up at that Mini Cine show. Your first show was at 2016 in Mini Cine?
Yeah, that was my first show. Yeah, I think it was that first show, 2016. I had just left a basketball game. And so I made my dad drive me up there. got it done. Nervous as all hell. Everybody said I did all right. So, I mean, we kept going. Like you said, you progress. You try it, you gonna fail. You gonna love it. And to the point now where, like tonight, no freestyle. I said I did a great job. I just tell everybody the same thing every time. Thank you. I'm just a guy who cries in his bedroom over songs, and sometimes people like it. There's many people who can do what I can do. Probably can do it better. I just do it how I want to do it, and if you like that, I can say nothing but thank you. So, just stuff like that.
Now, speaking on that freestyle that happened in there, I mean, you were here for wave 1. And let's say you lost to Richard, unfortunately. But hey, you're still in this shit. You won it in wave 2, and you're coming back. What's your strategy on beating Richard?
Nothing. He like the good old meme was, you had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. You fooled me once, I can't get fooled again. Like, look, I'm ready. I stepped up to the plate late in the first round, but the second round had to come do my thing. Third round, off the gate. There will be no delays. There will be no warm-ups. I'm coming in fresh, prepared, ready to go. No excuses. Let's get to it.
I was telling you and VV Snipes inside the venue, if any of these competitions were about stamina and about how long you could go, you would win every one of these shit. You would run this shit, honestly. Because the fact that you're able to go for so long, still stay creative, and still be able to just produce really interesting lyrics all night, basically. You were doing a lot on Wednesday as well, and we're really looking forward to hearing a lot more from that, of course. That's, of course, going to be Wave 3 with the Heatwave Cypher, hosted by Max Swans at a new venue. And so I just want to get a bit insight on what's going on with you, sounds you're coming out with, singles, albums, EPs, what you got going on right now.
That seems to be the big question I just keep getting asked, and I keep giving the same answer. The album's done. I'm never gonna lie, the album's been done for like 2 months. I'm putting it out when I want to. I'm putting it out very soon. I'm not gonna reveal it just yet. I got a couple more things I want to do. Just know I have 2 Billboard charting rock artists on my album. If you like Deftones, that's all I'm gonna say. If you like Circa Survive, LS Dune, Sielson, that's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Anthony Green. Shout out, brother. I love you.
Oh, you're feeding me. Deftones. I won't lie, that got me hype as fuck.
Stay patient with me. There will be. Look, I told y'all the show is coming. At this point, we're just gonna do it big on the release of the album. I'm gonna let y'all know it's on a Friday, and if you know me, what day is on a Friday, that's very important to me. I'm gonna let y'all do a little thinking. There will be a show, there will be a release party for the album. There's gonna be an album, be performers. You might see Vivi, you might see Mac, you might see Q, whoever I might invite, who can get out there. Just know, so the album's done, the album's coming soon. It Gets Worse, full rock album. If you like OG Paramore, if you like a little Linkin Park, if you like Deftones, this is just rock, bro. Like, I'm talking Taking Back Sunday, I'm talking Brand New, Dashboard Confessional. I'm talking. I said too much. Just know.
let me make sure he's not revealing too much. All right, and so of course, let us people know your socials, where they can find out more about that, where that's going to be dropping on your socials, and make sure that people can keep up with you, because this album sounds hype as fuck. I'm definitely running that shit as soon as it drops.
Follow me at Kuri Passion, KuriPassion. I'm claiming it right now. This is the best album in 318 history by far. Maybe Louisiana history. No disrespect to Wayne, but 318 history. This is the best album. At least a rock album. I don't know anybody better doing this than me. So I'm not cocky. I'm just confident. I believe in my abilities, and I love anybody who supports me. Thank you so much. Thank you for interviewing me. This was my pleasure. This was just an honor for me to do this shit, and I love it. Thank you.
No problem. And no matter what, I told you I didn't do much research, but I feel like I already surprised you even a little bit right at the beginning. All right, sick. So that was 3.1 broadcast, aka broadcast 3.1. We got some unique sounds coming out of the 318. You guys run that shit. You guys follow Kuri Passions, KuriPassion. Keep updated with that new album that's coming out. It sounds like it's gonna be dope. Love Deftones, love Linkin Park, run that shit. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And it was an amazing interview. Sick.
Keep that on God, you can get sniped. I got BB on my side. I got my nigga Kuri in the back of the ride. Every time we ever slide, boy, I feel like I'm sliding. Cause I'm lit up every time I get a microphone in my hand. And you know, Kuri Passion gon' make the diamonds dance. I ain't never gon' miss on my pants from Japan. And I gotta get paid in advance.